If your hot tub has no power, if you open the lid up and there's just nothing on the top side, first thing you want to do is you want to go to your GFI breaker and make sure that it's not tripped. You can push the white button to make sure that there's power there, and then you can reset it. Second thing you want to do is you want to go to your breaker inside the house and make sure that it's not tripped. All of them are on. They're supposed to be on. So the next thing you want to do is you want to find your pack underneath your tub. Take the front cover off. Grab yourself a meter. Turn it to volts. And we're going to test the power coming into your tub. So it's going to be, you're going to have a white, black, red if it's a 240 volt spot pack. So you want to go white, and it doesn't matter which one you use, black or the red on your meter. So as long as you have one on the white, one on the red, should be 120. You go white and black, should be 120. And if you go black and red, should be around 240. Now you could it's good to check all three like I just showed you, because you could have power between the white and the red, have 120, but sometimes you'll have nothing between the white and black. So it's good to test everything. Okay, so if you have power there, so we know that you reset the breakers are fine. You have power coming in. So the next thing to do is we'll check all your fuses. So it depends on what pack you have. You just look in the back of the cover, and it should tell you where. I just test all the fuses. So the fuses, you're going to have to take them all. You're going to take them right off. So we have one up here. You have to take it off with the needle nose pliers, and then you're going to have, like, sometimes you'll have these smaller ones. You have to be very careful taking them off because some of them are glass, the smaller ones. So you can test those. But for now, well, for the first thing is you test the bigger fuses. So pump 1. And sometimes there'll be tiny little fuses like that. And you test that. Some spot packs where the top side has nothing, sometimes they'll have a little tiny fuse and it's just for that top side. Not very often do spa packs have that. So it's usually connected to the pump and the top side. So we're going to test that fuse. So once you get the fuse out, you have to you get a meter and you want to turn it to continuity. You put one on one end and you put one on the other. And it should beep if it's good. Now if it doesn't beep, you need a new fuse. And all information's right on there as long as you never scraped it off when you took it off. Now if you test this fuse and it's fine, so the breakers are on, you have power to this, all your fuses are fine, more than likely it's going to be a board issue or the top side. Now your top side, what you can do is, so if you have nothing on your top side, and you've checked everything I just showed you, what you can also do is disconnect your lead. So whatever lead you have for your top side, turn the power off, pull that off, turn it back on, and most spa packs, if that top side, if there's a problem with your top side, and if you disconnect that, the pumps should indicate that there's an issue and should turn on. Now if you unplug that and there's nothing, more than likely it's going to be a board issue. Now if it's a board issue, you can look very closely. If you have to use a magnifying glass or flashlight or whatever you have to do, look very carefully at every nook and cranny. Start from the top, go across, see if you see any burn marks, melted spots, brown marks, anything like that. Just go around, check everything. Now if this video